to Riggle's Picks. We are back, baby. Can you believe it? With me, Darren Leader, great musician, musical producer, a hilarious guy, great golfer. I'm only going to say that once.
I heard that. It's memorialized.
It's not. Don't
Thank you.
read too much into that. But with me, we're going to be rocking Riggle's Picks from now on. Very excited about it. Friends, welcome back. So excited to have Riggle's Picks back. And we're out there doing it. Obviously, you see me in my Travis Kelce jersey. It's because, you guessed it, today's guest, Travis Kelce.
It's going to be awesome. You asked me, hey, man, I'm wearing Travis Kelce's. Can you just call me Travis Kelce? I don't want to do that because it's weird, because we're going to talk to the real one. If I address you as Travis or TK, like you said, it's just weird.
But did you see the shoes, too? These are Patrick Mahomes shoes.
Yeah, you look like...
This is almost what I wear to Arrowhead, except I usually have red pants.
You wear red pants? Red
or
like
white pants, or the Zuma tiger stripes.
Do you wear red Dickies?
I have.
That's cool.
It is cool.
Yeah. I'm sure you'd look really good.
I do. I don't like the way you said that. I feel like it was not sincere.
It's totally sincere. I'm sure you look really good.
Yeah, you're laughing. Gary, our producer, back. Gary Smith.
Yes, sir. Good to be back.
I'm so glad. And
to start with a return guest from the earlier iteration?
I mean,
isn't that the best?
Yes. The last time we had Travis Kelce on the show was before he even won his first Super Bowl.
And by the way, coolest guy in the world even then.
I know. So much fun. And he was in the studio last time. This time he's in Kansas City. You know, we're in LA. We can't get it done. But he's joining us via Zoom. And, you know, the old segment we used to have was Tabs on Travs.
That's right, Tabs on Travs.
Tabs on Travs. Tabs on Travs. So I guess we're bringing that back now. So I think in every episode we're going to have to put a little clip of what he wore to the game, because his fashion is redonkulous.
His fashion, he reminds me of Pharrell Williams in that, like, he just goes for it.
Yeah.
You know, it's cool.
I would love to be fearless like that.
Well, you're doing something with your fashion, and I don't know that it's fearlessness or just recklessness. There's a fine line.
Yeah, but what are you talking about? Like, this is straight up, bring it, homie. You know?
That's what that says?
This is what I wear to Muscle Beach when I go down there.
I thought that you wore just like your unitard.
I do that. I wear the unitard underneath. I wear a tank top. Sometimes I'll wear a Kelce jersey with no sleeves.
Oh, that's cool. Show the guns.
Mid-drift cut.
Do you go straight belly? You go over or below the belly button?
Over.
Yeah.
Come on.
That's the way to play it.
Yeah.
If you're going to do it, right?
And wristbands, headband.
Do you ever get interviewed by policemen when you go down there in those outfits?
I've had conversations with policemen, yeah, but not. I wouldn't.
They usually start them, right? They come up to you.
How do you know that?
What are you doing here?
Yeah.
Right. I think you probably,
That's very accurate. I do. I get stopped quite often. I always assume they just want to talk about workouts, supersets.
They don't ask you what you're doing there?
They do. That's usually the first we're
Right. They ask you why we're just kicking it around the beach, like looking suspicious?
They've used the word suspicious in the past, but I always just assume. I don't think it's weird. I don't think we're talking about the same thing, because I think they're just fans who are curious about my workout routine.
Okay.
And my jersey and my, whatever I wear.
Yeah. Are you oiled up?
Yeah, I'm going to Muscle Beach.
I guess that's a silly question.
Yeah. I don't want to say stupid question, because there are no stupid questions, but that was a stupid question. Gary, we have to talk to Travis today.
Are you nervous?
Are you
to?
Yes. Oh, no, you're absolutely right. We get to talk to Travis. But are you nervous because you're a Chargers fan? Where are you on the spectrum of anxiety right now?
I got to be honest with you. It's pretty low, because there's not a lot of stakes there. It's not like I think the Chargers are going to beat the Chiefs anytime soon. And like I said, from back the last time that Travis was in studio, and he hung for about 10 or 15 minutes before the show and about the same after. And it seems like such a chill, cool guy that it's like, you know what? I'll set aside. Play for whoever you play for. You're a professional athlete, but that guy's just cool.
Yeah. You know what's
I agree.
You know what's nice to see?
What's that?
Gary in love.
Yeah.
It's nice to see you be in love, Gary.
It is.
You're not going to hear an argument out of me.
And you're also not going to get an argument from me. And I'm in love too.
No, that's clear by
And
what you're
here,
wearing.
I'm willing to bet this, Gary. I'm willing to bet Darren falls in love today too.
I'm willing to try.
Good.
I don't
Okay.
think you're going to need to try. You're going to have to try not to.
I guess.
thank you.
You know what? I'm gonna try not to fall in love with Travis Kelce.
Good luck.
Yeah. Well, coming from you two, it's gonna be tough.
I'll take the unders.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's see what happens.
I'm excited to talk to him because there's so much to cover. He does so many amazing things. The guy's he's on point pretty much across the spectrum.
How you have to have a team to do that because one human, one man, he's involved in so many things with the charities and the cars and the clothes,
podcasting
his
and-
podcasting and his clothing brand and all those things. Like that's a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
So, like, how does one man conquer an empire?
Well, we're about to find out.
Check it out. One man
Oh yeah.
conquering an empire. Travis Kelce.
Wow. Did you get that? Were you rolling on that?
We are always rolling
Okay.
on that.
Good.
That was tight, right?
Yeah,
I'm working
not
on my
bad.
movie voice.
It's not bad.
One man with a beard and a dream.
Yeah.
Rob Riggle.
Well, I like that. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm saying.
It's more than just a beer. But anyway,
Yes.
so you have been touring up in Canada.
Yeah, I did some touring up in Canada. I played the Great White North. We started in a little town city called Halifax.
I've heard of it.
And
It's where sailors go.
yes, there was a lot of seamen when I was there.
A lot of there's a lot of
Seamen.
there's a well, quit saying that. The way you say that is off-putting. I
It's
feel like you're-
SEAME, seamen.
I understand. It also has.
So much.
I feel like you're doing a double entendre.
Just like they're just flowing.
Or I don't know.
into
Is that
the-
what you call that?
they
It's
were
not a double entendre. It's a.
It's like they were there was a bunch of seamen
Innuendo.
flowing into
Thank you. Innuendo.
into the bars. It was like non-stop.
Okay, I see what you're doing. Halifax is on the coast.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's all I was saying. It's a port town. It's
Yeah,
a,
they
it's
was
a harbor town.
coasting right in.
So you started in Halifax.
Yeah, and then we went across, and Canadians like to party, and I will tell you this:
They like beer.
they love beer, they love hockey, they love fighting, and they love rock and roll, and they love fishing.
Huh.
I did a lot of fishing up there.
Oh, good.
But what I noticed was that Canadians can get in a fist fight with each other at a show or whatever.
Yeah.
They beat the hell out of each other, and then all of a sudden they go buy a beer for each other, and they're friends. Very different from here in the States.
Yeah.
It's weird, this culture. They get it out, they get it done, and everybody's cool.
That's amazing.
It's shocking. I love it.
It almost, and this is going to sound wrong, but it almost sounds healthy.
It seems like it is. It's called quick resolution conflict. I'm quick conflict resolution.
I like this.
Yeah, and it's effective and it's finite, and there's no BS afterwards. It's not like, well, no, you just get it done. You knock each other in the head, and then you're like, we're good.
Wow.
Yeah.
God, so many times I've wanted to punch you or Gary right in the face.
I get that.
and
I get that.
I've held back. And,
I'm saying this: don't.
Yeah.
Let's hammer it out,
Yeah.
and then maybe we'll be better friends. You know?
Well, listen, I have a policy. It's been my policy for a long time, which is never let them see you coming. So when I do punch you, you won't know it's coming.
I'm fine with that.
Okay.
You cheap shot it all you want, because I'm just saying, if I do get knocked out
Yeah.
and I don't die,
Yeah.
I'm coming back with a vengeance.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait.
What?
That's not. So you get to punch too?
If it's a cheap shot, I get to come back and do what I need to do.
Oh.
If it's a square up,
No.
I mean, yeah, I get to punch you back.
Oh, I don't want a part of this. I don't have time for that.
Okay, I get that.
This is a moneymaker. Okay.
That?
Yeah.
All
What
right.
do you mean that?
Nothing.
No, the way you said it. That.
No, I'm saying that's cool. That-
Then you say that's cool. Don't just say that.
Okay, that is cool.
All right, listen. We've got a hot show. It's so hot you need oven mitts. It's so hot, it's like Georgia asphalt. It's so I don't have any
How
more.
hot is it?
I don't have any more.
Ah,
We got a big show, and I'm very excited. So, what do you say we track down TK and get him talking?
let's send him the link.
Gary, send the link. right. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Riggle's Picks. Today is a very special day. I'm so happy to have back to the show Tabs on Travs. Travis Kelce, everybody. Travis, thank you so much for joining us.
Hell yeah, man. It's good to see you guys, man. Rig, I see you rocking the 8-7. You're just kingdom out all day, every day.
All
the
the
Pat
time.
Mahomes kicks on.
You see it. I went full package today in anticipation of you being on the show. It brings me such joy. Thank you for taking time out because I know, you're in the middle of it right now, man. You are hooking and jabbing.
Getting ready for Minnesota.
Yes, and just constantly hooking and jabbing. So thanks for taking a time out. I assume both ankles are being soaked in ice right now. You're probably what we can't see is in ice, is what I'm assuming.
Exactly. What I got going on right now is just blood flow. I just got to get blood flow to the body's knees. I mean, we played on turf last week. We're going to play on turf this week, so it's going to be a little swollen, man. It is what it is.
Do you when you go play on turf as opposed to real grass, do you have to prepare differently in your mind for how it's going to be?
Yeah, like I try not to, change my game much, but you definitely think about like the transition points of breaks and putting your foot in the ground and things like that. I mean, you just have to.
Yeah,
I think for whatever reason, you just get different traction out there. Got to know the terrain, baby.
You do, and especially, I mean, everybody's going down with injuries this year, and they're tragic injuries. They're like career enders or season enders. So do whatever you got to do. Take, if you got to run different routes, cut differently, do whatever you do to keep yourself healthy. That's our top priority.
Baby. That's the goal, baby.
Oh, so many good things. You've got so many things going on in your life.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah. Boy, is there anything new going on? Anything new going on in your life?
I mean, we won 3 games in a row, baby. That's all I can really think about. You might have seen a few commercials of me.
Yeah, you've been doing a lot of great spots lately.
Mr. Pfizer, man. Mr. Pfizer's my new nickname. I look like my friends were making fun of me as well as Aaron, but it was funny. He said I actually had the stash gives me a Mr. Pfizer, but like a science teacher in like period 4 of high school, Mr. Pfizer look like.
The stash is good. The stash is like that's a classy play. I like it.
I like the way you groomed that. The stash is working. It really is top notch.
I feel the power in it. When I'm out on the field.
It is.
We just got to start playing better.
You need to, I think one of your celebrations when you score a touchdown with that mustache is to write a ticket for somebody to the defensive back.
Can you play
and send him to court, baby? Because you're a cop. You have that beautiful, police law enforcement look going right now, and I dig it.
I'm familiar with getting tickets, so I'll be able to hand one out.
Speaking of getting tickets, I don't see how you don't get tickets in that 1970 Super Sport Chevelle you've been driving around.
Right now. Little 408 stroker, baby.
That is a beautiful car.
How hard is it not to speed in that thing?
Yeah.
No. I like to cruise around in it, play some good tunes. I like to keep it safe. That thing came with no seatbelt, so you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful.
Well, and it's still beautiful weather in Kansas City right now, so you can go top down and cruise around. So that's nice.
For sure. It was like 90s all last week. It's starting to chill out a little bit, which I'm not upset at because I can go all day in like 60s.
Yeah.
60 to 70 degrees, I can go all day. When it gets up over 80, 90, I'm going to need some oxygen. I'm going to need some oxygen.
You and your brother have been killing it on New Heights. I absolutely love that podcast, man. I love the way it's made. I love the interaction between you and your bro. I love when your bro brings on his wife, and I just love the chemistry. Obviously, you guys are brothers, but I love watching it, man. You do a good job with that.
Little sibling banter, man. Everybody loves it. It honestly feels like we're at the lunch table or the dinner table, growing up, throughout college, and I enjoy how much fun week to week is. You don't get, before we were doing this, we didn't really get that much time to just sit down and talk about just football or what's going on in the world, and this gives us like a 2-hour frame to just be able to just hang out with some family, man. So it's been fun, man.
That's good. That's really good, and it's a fun show to watch. Your brother obviously doing very well with the Eagles.
Killing it.
We also remember the matchup last year. I was at the Super Bowl surrounded by Eagles fans, and they were really riding me hard that first half. They were all up in my face, giving me the bye-bye baby, all that stuff.
as
Yep.
expected.
And I'm not naive. They're Eagles fans. I didn't expect much less. But it was so beautiful. I can't tell you how much I owe the Chiefs, because at the end of that game, there was no one around me. They were all they all ran away. They slinked away, and I stood there just so full of pride, screaming, a lot of things I probably shouldn't have screamed, but it was pure joy, man. Yeah, exactly. That and suck my big red. Anyway, but we definitely had a good time. And the thing is, tabs on Travs is we got to keep tabs on him, because he's in constant motion. The last time we had, and I'm sad and embarrassed to say this, last time you were on Riggle's Picks was before you even won your first Super Bowl, dude. It was 2019. It was in 2019. So
Man, there weren't that many tabs on Trav back then.
Does that mean that you guys, that you're responsible for all the Super Bowl victories?
That's too much. That's saying too much. That's too much.
I mean,
I'm just saying, you didn't have any.
Was a part of the manifestation for sure.
Right? You didn't have any. You talked to Riggle, and now it's a string.
Look,
right?
It could be a coincidence. I don't personally believe in coincidences, but whatever. It could be a coincidence. It could also just be that crazy manifestation I bring to the table.
Maybe. Whatever it is, it's working. Don't fight it.
I don't want to take credit. These guys work hard. They work hard. They learn the plays. They sweat. They bleed.
But I think
they break their bodies every day.
I think it's your spirit. I think it's your vibe. You bring support, and I don't know anyone who's more.
Touches turns the goal, baby. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Well, you guys are great, and I don't know. Look, I give credit to the team and to the coaching staff. I think they put in the hours. I feel like they put in the hours, so I won't take too much credit for it. So, Trav, listen, I respect your privacy, but at the same time, I've got a stack of letters here from Swiftie Nation.
Really?
Yeah,
oh, wow,
so
they're all reaching out. Nice. That's a strong nation too, by the way. That's one of the strongest I've ever ran into.
It's amazing, and it's been so fun to watch her attend football games and stuff, because she's bringing a lot of fans to the game. But here's a Swiftie says, Swiftie for life. No,
I couldn't come up with anything different for myself.
Swiftie for life asks, who do you think you are? I'm not kidding. Don't even answer that. Okay. There's just pages of that.
They all say, who do you think you are?
A lot of that, and also just things like, how do you play football? What does a tight end do? Just stupid. Yeah, silly.
Your dreams aren't bigger than you, then there's a problem with your dreams. All right.
Hey,
you don't get caught up in where you're at in life. You got to dream big out here, man.
I couldn't agree more. Yes. Why dream small? That's the dumbest thing on earth. Dream big.
Dream big. Dream
God
big.
bless.
You never know what will happen. See your mom sitting around with Deadpool and Wolverine at one of your games. It's crazy.
Let me ask this. I'm not going to drill down, but I do have a question because I'm a Kansas City man.
Okay.
What restaurant did you go to after the game, back the last home game?
Oh, yeah. So we rented out Prime Social. It's the new rooftop spot over in the plaza. Yeah.
Oh,
nice. Really nice.
Oh, that's awesome. The Plaza area, for those who don't know, the Plaza area in Kansas City is just a beautiful little place with restaurants and shops, and they do the Plaza lights at Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
It's beautiful. It's nice. It's a great place to hang. So that's a good choice. Well done.
Nice. No, we had some fun up there, man. A lot of good memories. About half the team came out there, so it was kind of like we were building the chemistry as a squad. But yeah,
I love that. that. And how is the chemistry with the squad right now?
Oh, we're flying, man. The defense is playing their tails off. As an offense, we're finding ways to win ball games right now. But we know that we have the ability to just put numbers up, and we got to put it together, get everybody on the same page for 4 quarters, man. But it's a fun team to be on right now. That's for sure. You can feel us like building this beast as we go along, man.
I love that. Just stay healthy. Keep everybody healthy. That's so key. I don't have to tell you this stuff, but
no, you know that.
I'm putting the vibe out into the universe again for the manifestation. I want you to know this is no joke. I already got my hotel room in Vegas for that whole week. For the whole week.
Very nice. Can we say where at? I mean, I'm always interested in Vegas hotels.
Oh yeah. I mean, I got multiple rooms. I got one.
Depending on which hotel I'm at.
I got rooms at the Wynn. For the high stakes and the classy folks, but then I also went down so I can get some $5 tables down around New York, and Excalibur now.
Excalibur, that's where you go for the $5. That's where you go.
Because I like to gamble, but I don't want to spend. Yeah, like the minimums now are like $25.
Dude, I cruised around the Aria, right, not too long ago, and on the general tables, $100 minimums, and I was like,
what? Who can do that?
I'm not Travis Kelce.
Yeah,
you know
I'm
what I mean?
not Travis Kelce either. This is crazy.
I'm not throwing any type of money like that on any cards. I'll throw some on the wheel though.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You like the wheel?
Yeah, I think it's electric when one of the numbers hit. I feel it in my plums, man.
I hear you.
My plums.
I love those videos they show where it's like the bachelor party and the guy puts like $10,000 on one number. And it hits. I've seen a bunch of those lately.
Backflips.
Oh, and they almost tear the table apart.
How do you?
I've been a part of a few of those. Actually, one of my favorite ones, the first Super Bowl we ever won in Miami. We went to Vegas afterwards, stayed at the Aria, went into the Aria high limit suites, and the first roll I had, Kobe Bryant had just passed. I put 200 on 8 and 200 on 24, and 8 fucking slapped.
No way.
Yeah. R.I.P. Kobe, shout out to the great one, man.
That's awesome.
He blessed us with a fun time after the Super Bowl, man.
That's like Mamba luck. That's amazing.
Dude, that's good.
Better, man. Yeah,
that's so fun.
Meeting Kobe itself was electric, but I just knew he was on my side right there on the wheel too.
Oh, absolutely.
That is
absolutely.
awesome.
I have found myself in a room, a high stakes room, but I am not a high stakes. I don't have the money. I just found myself in it by some friend brought me in, basically I slipped in the back.
I was with the richest man in the league at the time, so I was with Pat Mahomes. So
oh yeah, well,
I was piggybacking off of what was going on right there.
Exactly. So that's how I get into those places. But I've been in places where like I've seen, well, I don't want to say any names, but I've seen people put the money down, and I'm always like, God, that's like.
It makes you uncomfortable when you see $10,000 on a hand. Like me, I go, I don't want to lose $10,000.
I don't have.
It's not fun. I would. It's there's pleasure in gambling, but that is like that's too hardcore for me.
Yeah, I have to. You have to know your limits.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I go to New York, and Excalibur.
Yeah.
To get my gambling in, or down to the Binion, down to the old school.
Oh, Binion, $5.
My dad's favorite rule number 1 in the Kelce household: you can be stupid, just don't be real stupid. All right. Rule number 1.
That's
real stupid gets you in a lot of trouble.
That's a pretty good rule. I mean,
stupid's fun. You can be stupid and have a good old time. Just don't be real.
You can expect a little stupid in life. That's. By the way, when is Daddy Kelce going to make some of these commercials? I see Mama Kelce.
We got to get him in there. Yeah, everybody's banking off of Mama Kelce right now. I mean, she's a superstar, Hall of Fame mom right there.
She's good at it. She's good.
Yeah,
she's got a natural flair. She's
killing it right now. Who knows? I think you're onto something though. I got to get my dad into one of these things somehow, some way.
Yep. And let's just do this. I'm just spitballing here, no big deal. But you, your dad, Jason, probably a celeb, like I don't know, comedian. I'm just thinking spitball. Maybe like me, just hypothetical. And we do, we sell 4 trucks or something, and we all get a truck. I don't know, something like that. Crazy. I don't know.
Are you trying to get free trucks?
Huh? No, I'm not.
Cyber trucks.
Yeah, any trucks, man.
Trucks,
yeah, trucks. Yes, I need a truck. Okay.
So you're speaking to Ford right now. You're actually asking Ford for a truck?
Is this a pitch? I don't know. Take it for what it's worth. I'm just talking to my good friend TK here.
Okay.
All right.
Ford, let's get this thing rolling, Ford. Come on.
Come on. Throw us a bone here. What are we talking about?
Throw us a truck.
I'll take a truck.
Let's can I ask a question?
Please, dive in.
Travis, I'm going to ask you the really important deep question.
Okay.
What's your handicap in golf?
Oh yeah. Let's get down to it.
Okay, let me ask you this. What's your real handicap?
I ended at right around like a 9.
Oh,
like
that's
8.
Solid.
We're the same.
I ended the summer right around there. My last 2 rounds of golf in Tahoe wouldn't show that, but
okay,
I could barely even stand. It was a fun time.
Tahoe's different. Tahoe, you can't gauge the true game skills on Tahoe because Tahoe's all night, all day.
You're
all
performing for people, and you're also partying. It's totally understandable.
Yeah.
I'm asking on a day where you've had rest and you're excited about your tee time the next morning, and you got a game with your buddies, and you're going to go try to play your best. You're going to be. Are you shooting 77 to 83 in that range?
Right at 80. Right at
okay.
80. I'm right in there, man.
Okay.
Sure. I'm not. I haven't gotten below like 79, 80, but I'm consistently low 80s right there.
Okay, so Riggle and I will challenge you and Pat to a match, and it won't be for 10.
Oh, I've heard this story before.
I'm just saying it's not going to be for 10 grand, but it's going to be for something really cool.
Now, in all fairness, Darren's a stick.
Ford truck. Well, how about that? We'll throw a Ford.
Oh!
You know what? I feel solid about my game. You're on.
You got to give me at least 1 month after the season though, because I don't pick my clubs up once the season starts. So
Let's go.
I'll start picking them up in March, April. We'll get something right.
I don't know if you know this or not, Trav. Right after the Tahoe tournament, literally 3 days after the Tahoe tournament, I broke my leg, and I've been in a boot. I've been in a boot, a cast in a boot for 2 months. I just got out of it last week, so my game's off as well. So
just a little off balance.
Little off balance. I was doing parkour on a wet building downtown LA.
I don't believe that.
Huh? Just trust me. I was doing it. Okay. I have a parkour league I'm in. He doesn't believe anything.
Daredevil, man.
Thank you. And I live on the edge. That's kind of my motto. Everybody knows that about me. I'm out. I'm loose and fast out there. But anyway, that happens sometimes when you live out there on the edge. I don't have to explain it to you. I got to explain it to old lady Darren over here.
Okay. Yeah. Robert, I can't believe you broke your leg again.
It was that's all I heard. Hey, hand me the good stuff over there. I want to show everybody in the world watching. This is what I wear. All right. Boom. Can everybody see that?
Yeah.
Right there,
True
my friend.
Collab, baby.
That's a dope.
1960, baby. We've been running strong, man.
That's awesome, by the way.
That's a dope
So
logo.
when did you start this? Because I love this stuff, and I do wear this quite honestly. Game days, especially when the weather turns. It's still warm right now, but when game day comes, I got this on.
It's the big comfy. I'm digging that one too, man. We did that last year during the playoffs. I teamed up with the Chiefs, and they were nice enough to let me throw True Colors on there and kind of expand the brand as well as make something fun for Chiefs Kingdom, man.
Absolutely, and people love this stuff, and feel the quality on that.
No, I'm
it's good quality now.
It is.
You may not walk out of here with that thing.
Yeah, I love this. I do love this. So congratulations on this too, man. This is going well for you.
Thank you. Hell yeah, it's fun, man. It's just just something on the side that we try and have fun with the Chiefs Kingdom and the following that I've been able to grab out here in Kansas City, man.
You got any musician friends or anybody that likes to wear things like this?
I don't know. Do I?
Yeah. I don't know. That's what I'm asking.
Tech 9 should do it.
Yeah, Tech 9 maybe.
Tech 9 should wear it.
Yeah.
Tech 9's Kansas City faithful right there, baby.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely. Singing about the kingdom. Singing about the kingdom. Listen, you got so many things going on. What else have I missed? Because I feel like, and I know everybody's out there going, you got to ask him more and more. No, I don't. So what I got to ask you about is just tell me what's going on. What were you about to say?
I just got done with my first car show in Kansas City. It was a amazing outcome. I did it for my Foundation 87 and running. It was last week, and we just had, I teamed up with the Fuel House out here in Kansas City, out in Bonner Springs, and they pulled up with a bunch of cars, and everybody just, I don't know. We've been doing a foundation event that's kind of around fashion the past couple of years, and I was like, Kansas City, I think would get a lot more excited if we just brought in some really cool old schools and modern whips. So
okay, so I'm glad you brought this up. Two things I want to discuss. Tell me more about the foundation. Tell me more about your foundation.
So my foundation serves the underserved youth in Kansas City, and specifically the kids over at Operation Breakthrough. It's been an organization for, longer than I can even imagine here in Kansas City, definitely before I got here. And we've expanded it from just kindergarten to 8th grade all the way through high school by doing an Ignition Lab, which is a STEM program that really just gets kids, out of the streets, gives them a safe haven after school, and puts extracurricular things in there in front of them that they really wouldn't have otherwise. And I teamed up with them to do the car show because they actually took a 1969 Chevelle and turned it into a Tesla motor. So it is a fully electronic car, and these high school kids are doing this from scratch.
That's
and
amazing.
The kids are doing it?
That's just, the kids are working on it, and that's just one of the programs in the STEM lab. They got a bunch of just STEM programs, which is science, technology, engineering, math, and it's just it's awesome, man. So to be able to see these kids, and I've been here long enough where I've seen the kids kind of grow through the program, and it's just been awesome, man. It's been awesome to see what they've been excited about whenever I go in there, man.
Well, you're such an anchor in Kansas City, and you're such a supporter of Kansas City charities. Obviously, you're a big supporter of the Big Slick, which we're always grateful for. But you do a lot for Kansas City, so thank you so much for that, man.
I just love how Kansas City shows out every time, man. They love supporting their own, and that's what makes playing in this city so freaking fun, man.
Yeah, that's awesome to hear. Now, the second thing I wanted to ask you before we go, let's talk about your fashion, because it's so bold. It's so bold. It's so. I really appreciate. I get excited to see what you can wear to the games.
Let me ask you a question. Is it you? Do you go, oh, I want to wear that, or does somebody go, hey, I've got these choices for you?
No, it's full on me. I'm the one making all these decisions, grabbing everything. I kind of went to like an artsy, very multicultural school and community growing up. So it's every day at my school there was like kids showing up in the latest, newest, hottest gear and sneakers and everything, and I just naturally kind of gravitated towards having fun with what I throw on, man. And whether it's silly and it's entertaining, or I wear a suit with a Wayne's World hat on going to New York because I love SNL, and it's just fun throwing stuff on and expressing myself, to the amusement of others, man.
That's great, man.
It's fantastic, man. It's such it's such a breath of fresh air.
It's cool. It's not predictable. And you go, I respect that.
Yeah.
It's badass.
I appreciate that, man.
Absolutely.
I got to get Big Rig in one of these game day fits one day, man.
Oh, I couldn't even imagine. I wouldn't even know what to do with myself.
He's gonna pass out right now.
I wouldn't even take it off. I'd be wearing it constantly. People are like, Riggle, you got to take it off. I go, no.
You guys would be like twins, like Danny DeVito and Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh,
you could be Danny DeVito.
Well, I mean, or just a little bigger than Dan. But yes, I see what you're saying, like a twin.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. No, that would be so electrified. Now, when you say school, are you talking about University of Cincinnati? Or are you talking about New Height?
Actually, University of Cincinnati does have a great art program. It does have a great DAP program, but I'm thinking more Cleveland Heights, where I grew up, kind of the middle school, high school range.
Your show's called New Heights, right? Or New Height?
That's a play on where we're from in Cleveland, yeah.
Okay. So what is it? Is it called New Height? Is that where you're from?
Yeah, so it's New Heights is the show, and it's taking me and Jason's game to new heights off the field.
Got it.
Into the podcast world. Cleveland Heights is the city, and Cleveland Heights High School.
Okay, there we go.
The Heights.
That was the clarity I think I was looking for. Okay, because some people thought, no, he grew up in a suburb called New Heights. I'm like, I don't know if that's right. I don't think, because I'm looking on a map, I don't see it anywhere. But okay, so that explains that. Thank you for
East
that.
Side of Cleveland, baby.
Did you have because I promised you I'd keep it tight. I am going to keep it tight. But I am very curious, your experience on SNL. It's so funny because in Kansas City now, almost like Paul, Jason, myself, Heidi, you, we've got so many people who've been on Saturday Night Live from Kansas City.
There's a crazy connection.
Didn't mean to leave Keckner out. Like,
Heidi,
yeah.
You know it.
So how was your experience?
It was unbelievable. And I'm itching at the bit to win another Super Bowl so I can maybe go back on there. And just make an appearance or even host it again, man. That thing was it was a wild roller coaster. I had no idea what I was getting myself into, and I've been watching the show my entire life.
Right.
So it was like I was kind of like just fanboying the entire time. I'm in the auditorium. I'm in all these writers meetings and talking to some of my favorite cast members of all time, and it was just it was a bundle and a surprise I would have never been able to expect. And it was
here's my
I
question.
do it in a heartbeat.
Travis, you're doing Saturday Night Live. It's a whole different animal for you. Obviously, you play football in front of millions of people every week. You're getting ready to go to your Super Bowl game, or you're getting ready to do Saturday Night Live. What's the difference in the anxiety or the excitement? Is it the same type of vibe, or is it different, more or less?
Yeah, I've never done anything theater. So it was like I was going in that thing blind, right? I played in football games nonstop, so I could think about certain situations that I might get put in that I can take advantage of and things like that. So I at least had had a clue.
Right.
I just buckled the seatbelt up and just said, "Here we go." When I jumped on SNL, and I was very fortunate that all the cast members, the writers, Lorne Michaels, and everybody just had my back and making sure that I felt comfortable and they weren't going to make me look bad. So shout out to everybody, and a big, huge shout out to Heidi Gardner, Kansas City's own, Chiefs Kingdom's own, for making sure that she was really the one kind of talking in the background, whispering in everybody's ear that I'd be fun and be able to, I don't know, go out there and I guess have a good time. Let alone,
Absolutely.
That's
make,
awesome.
make a good show. So.
Well, and you did it right, in my opinion, because I when I was on the show, we had Tom Brady come because he had just won the Super Bowl, and I remember when Peyton Manning was there, and I remember, and what I think what you did right is you were willing to play the bit. You were willing to see I think a lot of athletes don't want to look silly.
Yeah,
but the secret to comedy is you have to be willing to look foolish, and if you're willing to do that, the comedy flows. But if you're not willing to do it, it gets hard. It gets tricky. So you were playing these wonderful characters. It was awesome to see. I mean, and you embraced it. You took it. You didn't. It wasn't like a wink and a nod, or you weren't like being disassociated from it. You were like, okay, I'm this guy. I'm the guy who's playing with dolls. I'm this guy. And it was so good. That's what made it flow. It really worked. It really worked.
I appreciate that. They
Yeah,
gave me some good scripts. They gave me some good scripts, man. It was fun. I had a blast doing it, man.
Yeah, the table read. How great was the table read too, right?
It was atrocious. I can't read very well. Reading is very middle schoolish, so it was. It took probably longer than everybody was expecting, but we got through it. It was.
Oh, that's awesome.
Crying for me, but I'm sure everybody was cracking up at the end. Like, this guy's should probably stayed in school a little longer.
I think it worked out pretty well.
Yeah,
you.
I think it went well. Hey, listen,
we're making it work.
Travis, I can't thank you enough for taking time out of your busy schedule right in the middle of the season, man. When you said yes, I was so happy and so shocked. I was like, oh, really? Oh my God.
I was waiting on the ass.
Man.
He said he was going to do it. I'm just waiting on it. So I appreciate you letting me get healthy and win a few ball games before you gave me a shout.
Oh,
we
dude.
can go ahead and get ready for Minnesota, brother.
Good.
Keep this thing going. Let me know if you want to keep any tabs on it.
I'm keeping tabs on you all the time. That's good. That's a new segment of our show, keeping tabs on Travs. We have one last question we always ask. It's a random one. If you were, I always pick it out of this stack right here. There's a stack of questions. If you were a historical figure, who would you be? Who would you want to be? That was just not me. That's right here.
Historical figure.
Yeah.
Man, should have stayed in English a little longer. Definitely should have stayed in history a little longer.
I see Teddy Roosevelt. I see Teddy Roosevelt.
You see Teddy?
Yeah, he was a Rough Rider. He was a boxer. He was
I get
police
that.
commissioner.
That's cool and all. I'm thinking George Washington. And I'll tell you why.
That's bold.
Because when he's on the Potomac and he's on the front of the boat and he's like, we're going there.
Yeah.
That's the vibe I get. Travis is like, if Travis wants to go somewhere, not a lot of people are going to be able to stop him. So he's like on the front, he's going, we're going. That's what I'm seeing.
I'll take either one of them.
Okay.
I'll take either one of them.
That means you have to dress up as George Washington next week. I'm just saying.
Dang, man, I'm going to have to
think about your wardrobe.
Out and everything, yeah.
Just put the powdered wig underneath the helmet.
It would be fun to see George Washington get in a 1970 Chevelle and lay rubber out of Arrowhead. That would be awesome.
The wig's flying off, baby. The wig's flying off.
Dude, I can't thank you enough, man. Keep up the good work. Stay healthy. God bless. And I don't know which game, but you'll see me on the sidelines at some point.
Can't wait, brother. Good
awesome,
to see you
man.
guys, man.
Take care, Travis.
Thanks, man. Thanks, Travis.
You know it, brother.
Oh, dude.
Who is he?
Travis Kelce, man. He's the greatest tight end that ever played the game.
That was Travis Kelce?
That's why I have on the jersey, fool.
Because he doesn't, the Travis Kelce I know goes out with Taylor Swift. And he wears blue suits or white suits with blue on them.
Well, no, he wears a lot of different clothes, and that was Travis. I can't believe you didn't know that was.
I think that was AI.
Hey, dude, we just talked to Travis Kelce, who is seriously, I'm not kidding, probably the greatest tight end to ever play the game, and his records will back that up. His rings will back that up.
Yep.
And he's not even close to done, man. The guy's still cooking with gas.
We just talked to possibly the most the closest thing to an actual superhero physically that we will talk to.
Yeah. Yeah. And he's, his professional life, his personal life are skyrockets in flight right now.
Oh, he's a rock star.
Yeah.
He's a bona fide. He's transcended the actual sport.
Yeah.
He is.
Would you say stratosphere? He's stratosphere now?
I would definitely say he's stratosphere.
So he's out of stratosphere in orbit. That's how.
No, I think he's right about to hit orbit because that guy has. There's headroom on his. He hasn't maxed out. He seriously. So let's talk about this for a sec. Football.
Yep.
Stud.
Yep.
Record
Hall
to
of
prove
Famer.
it. Record to prove it already.
Yeah.
Social life, killing it.
Yeah.
Fashion game, killing it. Car game, killing it. Mustache, killing it.
Charities, killing it. Businesses, killing it.
Yeah. So what if he got nervous at Saturday Night Live? Who wouldn't?
Yeah.
Right? He's human.
Yeah. He's
Right.
allowed that.
He's allowed
He's
that.
allowed the human experience.
A little bit.
Yeah.
But ultimately, that's one of those guys who, when you see that success, you talk to him and you go, that guy deserves it.
Yep.
There's a lot of people that have success and you go, they're miserable.
Yeah.
Miserable. This dude, Travis Kelce, class act.
Well said. That is well said.
Thank you.
And jealousy's very ugly, Gary.
Yeah, Jerry.
So
yeah, Gary.
work on that, Gary.
Yeah, Jerry.
Will do.
All right. Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us. This has been Tabs on Travs, a.k.a. Riggle's Picks. I'm Rob Riggle.
I'm Darren Leader.
Thanks for joining us, everybody.
On